Hey guys, been back from Topeka for a couple days, but I didn't record an intro or an outro while doing it, so this is what this here is about. This video is pretty much the road to Topeka IFO for April 7th. Kind of give you guys a little bit of heads up of what I went through the week going up to it, and then what happened while we were there. And so yeah, enjoy. Guys, I am locking my high cam. So what we're doing is taking these little pins out and replace them with the larger pins. When you come up here, the center rocker already has the large pin. That's what's in it, is that guy in there. And I'm going to pull out every rocker. You can see I pulled out that one, pulling out that small pin. I'm going to put the big pin in it. It's going to force this big pin over into this rocker, and so all three of these will be locked together. So when this roller rides the cam, it will push down on the valves. So it'll just be like it's in vtec all the time. People call it a vtec killer. You're not really killing vtec, you're locking it on the high cam. Everything else stays in there, like the lost motion assembly. I'm going to keep that in there. We're just swapping pins. The only thing that's changing on this motor is the rods, and I'm locking the high cam. That's all that was done on the other motor, was locked on high cam. So we should be able to make 800 with this. I'm going to try to hold the camera here and show you this. So you gotta be careful. There are dowels, because that's your oil comes up into this rail and goes through the rocker. Oh, I'm pinned here. Hold on. Cooperate, damn it. Alright. Goes through the rail, pressurizes through this rocker, and forces the pin out that way. So we're going to take those pins out. Oh, didn't want to do that, but it will. There you go. There's three. It's easy as that. I got to set the rocker assembly back down. That's going to require two hands, so give me a minute. Alright, so what I like to do is get the rail set up. Nothing is tightened down. It's all just floating here. So you want to take and get your rockers assemblies lined up. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. I'm trying. There we go. Get them squeezed, and then start drawing down bolts. You can see everything is drawn down. I know that these look like they're offset, but that's actually how they look when they're locked together. I'll give you a little better view of that. In the Bill Hincher kit, what it is this is the crank hub adapter. That's the first half of it. That's the second half of it. This guy goes onto there like that and bolts in. And then after you get that on there, you put the Chevy flex plate on. Actually, before you put the Chevy flex plate on, you gotta put the lock adapter on, then the plate, because otherwise you can't get one on. So that's where I'm at right now. The only thing that's gonna really stop me is some freak storm. Well, guess what just rolled in? Sun's out, light cloud, a lot of blue sky, and it's snowing. You gotta love Colorado. got the motor in. It's not done yet, but damn near everything is back on. I have to tighten down the saddle mounts, reconnect the V-bands for the turbos, install the intake, fuel system, connect the oil returns and oil feed. So we're getting there. It's almost there. My biggest problem is that I thought the radiator was just ballooned, but it's not. It's blown out. There's massive holes. I'll throw a picture up right here. I'm gonna have to figure out something for that in a couple days, because yeah, time's running out. So be back at it tomorrow. What's up, guys? Pretty much got gunmetal all buttoned up. The only thing left to do is put the lower timing gear on, the damper, put the belt on, get the cams timed, and then I should be able to fire it up. Still not sure what I'm going to do about a radiator. I've got my old little 300 horsepower intercooler core sitting behind me. I think that's probably going to be my last resort. It'll at least get me through the Topeka event. Anyhow, I got her back on the trailer. She's back there, heading up to Brent's, because my impact is apparently not strong enough to get the factory Loctite stuff out. So hopefully I didn't build an engine for nothing and have the crank be screwed up or something like that, but I doubt it. That's a way off chance. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on the highway heading to Brent, and I'll pick this up when I get something else done. For those guys that don't know what hot or cold plug means, see how far that electrode is sticking out? That's a hot plug. That guy's a cold plug. 4554s. So this next couple of clips, one is from my buddy Eric. He runs HTS Automotive. He's supplied me blocks, parts, helps me with a lot of the wrenching, track support. He and I went out to IFO, not only for my car but for his street car giveaway. So it's this right here. So if you guys want a shot at winning a pretty nice Del Sol, I'd get on htsmotorsports.com and check that out. But yeah, so the video is for him, and it's on. He did a Facebook Live, so that's what this video is. I apologize for the aspect ratio of it, and then the video following that will be of me in the car.
Hey everybody, I know you really can't hear me, but we're doing our first run. Twin turbo Civic. So stay live with us. We're making our first pass. What's up, Alfonso? We're making our first run with the rear-wheel drive Civic. Cross your fingers, it's an 8-second pass.
actually broke an axle because it's steering really well.
And the nose of that diff is, yeah,
We can maybe open the whole freaking rear end and
Oh yeah, you are dripping something.
Yeah.
Hot all the way up front.
I think it fried the rear end, Josh. Look how far it's tipped forward.
yeah. Well, there she is. Rotated the housing. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but pinion is pitched forward quite a bit. Cleaned off the ring gear. My pile of parts here. So that happened on my first qualifier. Didn't make any further past the 330. But I got another ring set at home. We'll try again. So yeah, you know, you break stuff when you're pushing the limits of, you know, of what you built, and I definitely pushed the limits. I haven't serviced that rear end in 6 years, so I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot on that one. But as you'll see, we kind of got part of that covered. The diff housing is rotated forward a little bit, so the pinion angle is a little messed up, so I got to fix the housing on the tubes first. But we have a replacement ring and pinion that you'll see my son open up here, and Eric and I will get that in, and she'll be good to go again, back on the road for an 8. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for those that support me and tune in on this. I appreciate it, and we're gonna keep on trucking. See you guys later.
Hi. Today me and Dad are opening up a new car part for Gunmetal.
All right, what do we got?
Let's see.
There you go.
There we go.
We got a sticker.
Nice, a sticker.
Yeah, we'll put that on Gunmetal. Keep going.
Instructions. What Emmett always says is follow the instructions.
Yeah. Okay, broke that. Well, there's the pinion.
Did we break it?
Nope, the pinion is fine. We'll put that back in. We just broke the box.
Oh.
Here, let's do this. We'll put that guy in the box there. Pull that whole thing out.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing.
That's the ring. Do you know where that goes in the car?
No.
In the rear end. This bolts to the diff. And this goes to the drive shaft.
Nice. This looks pretty cool.
Well, do you know why I got this?
Why?
In the car right now is a set of 456 gears. That means for every 4.56 rotations of the drive shaft, the tire will move once. So it'll go around one time. Okay? Now, these are 410 gears. Do you know what that means? No, don't break it more. Means now, for every 4.1 rotations of the drive shaft, the tire will move one rotation. I'm lowering the gear ratio in Gunmetal. Do you know why?
Why?
Because right now the gear ratio that's in it, Gunmetal can only do 1/8 mile passes without hitting the rev limiter. Yeah, it's not good. So now, once I get this installed, I'll be able to do a 1/4 mile pass again.
A 1/4 mile pass again?
Yep. And you know what? Do you know what time I want to run in the 1/4 mile?
What?
How fast have I gone so far? Do you know?
No.
In the 1/4 mile, the fastest the car has gone is a 9.96.
Nice, a 9.96.
But when I did that 9.96, my 1/8 mile time was a 6.33. Do you know what my fastest 8th mile time is so far?
What?
6.12.
Nice.
If we put this in there, we should be able to go a 5.8. What do you think about that?
I love it.
You love a 5.8?
Yeah, I want you to go even faster than that.
Well, if I run a 5.8 in the 8th mile, how fast do you think I'll go in the quarter mile?
Pretty fast. Don't know how fast, but pretty fast.
Our goal is to run an 8.8.
An 8.8?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's fast. Let's open this.
You got it?
Whoa, a toolkit.
What's in the toolkit?
Let's open it.
Put it up here so we can see. Okay.
Seems
Put
to be
those.
blocked with
Nope,
a locking
nope. You gotta
mechanism
put
I
it-
haven't seen before.
Yep, there you go.
Let's open it.
You know what that is?
A timer.
No, not a timer.
Ah, darn it.
That, sir, is a gauge.
Oh, yay.
See, when you push, hold on. When you push on the end here, see?
Whoa.
See how it moves?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a pinion depth gauge. This is how we're going to set the depth of our pinion when we install it in our rear end. Okay?
What
Don't-
are these 3 balls?
They're all parts of it. No, put it all back. Put the tools back. It's got various bars for bolting it to the differential.
Nice. This is pretty cool.
See these thread out.
What do those do?
It's all part of the depth tool. It's all for hooking it up and so we can set our end play and our pinion depth.
Nice.
And
What's this? A key?
on here, they're nice enough to give us our dimensions too. See, son? See how it says 12 volt under General Motors?
Yeah.
That's what we have.
What's this? A key?
4.67 inches.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what?
There's one more part we need. What's this?
That's a screw.
Oh, it looks like a key.
No, not a key. Alright, so that's what we got for gunmetal. So I'm going to have to go to the parts store and buy a pinion seal because I thought I had ordered one when I ordered this stuff, but apparently I didn't. Why isn't it closing here? Open it up here. What's going on? Careful, careful, careful. Oh, try again. No, no, it's all in. You just have to squeeze it there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go.
Little close.